Hello and welcome to my vlog. I am William A. Rumley and this is my journey to writing. Stay tuned and enjoy this once a week vlog. Hello again and welcome back to the vlog. So this week I'm going to start off on a new series. So I've learned that I've written now one book that's published, one book that's in process, and I'm working on book three. All my life, I've built characters, and so I've made a process, um, and I'm going to start talking to you about character building. And in each vlog, I'm going to have a section for the archetype, or sub-archetype, or the hybrid type of characters. I will describe more of that as I get into it. So first thing I want to talk about is the character building. Second thing I'm going to talk about is we're going to use that process and talk about the Guardian Archetype. Then I'll give you some updates and then a surprise. Stay with me. So, character building. You write a name, you think of an image, and you put them before you as you are starting to talk as them, describe them, make their choices, move them along in your plot line. But that's a little bit limited. So when I first started writing, the teachers and instructors always told me that what I needed to do was to answer the questions, the journalistic questions about the character. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. And that's a bit generic to me. So I came up with a way of defining them. And what I've done is I've looked at characters all across the books, and I've come up with an idea, not only my books, but other stories too, that in general there are 8 archetypes, and then under each archetype there's 30, 40, 50 subtypes. They all have some kind of alignment, a mythic force. They all deal with some sort of burden and trauma. They all wear masks. There's a hidden side and a forward side and a private side and a side they try to show. Take Batman, for instance. They have a shadow form if they make the bad decisions. If they make the good decisions, they have a light form. There is an alignment of their actions within whatever the story is, whether it's drama, nonfiction, fiction, it still has an alignment, a mythic resonance. And then I take the character and I say how I've used it with an example of one of my characters from one of my books and stories. So every week I'm going to go through this. And in that process, I will build a new character just for the vlog. Let's talk about the archetypes. So this is how it works in my system. There are archetypes, and your character generally will fall closely aligned within one of these archetypes. And then building upon that archetype, there are sub-archetypes that allow it to move forward. You can align and combine these sub-archetypes or archetypes together to build a character, and then you align it with your story. So here, for instance, we have 9 archetypes: the hero, the Shadow King, the Trickster, Stoic Guardian, Innocent, the Fallen Idealist, Monster with a Heart, Mentor, and Every Man. Now, if we think about it, what can we have within one of these archetypes? Let's take a look at the Stoic Guardian. So, in the Stoic Guardian, we could have a Stoic Protector, or a Loyal Knight, or a Gatekeeper, a Watcher, an Enforcer, a Martyr Guardian, or a Silent Sentinel. And what do these mean? These have roles, but we need to know then, once we pick the roles, who and what they do. So let's go through that process. So the way I work is when I build a character, I start with an image, I start with an idea, and then I invoke it. Every world has someone who stands between the darkness and the fragile thing that they love. And tonight we call upon the Guardian, the ancient force of devotion, the one who stands where others fall, the one who holds the line, even when their own hearts are breaking. You define the mythic force as what shapes the Guardian. The Guardian is not born, they are forged in the moment they choose that someone else's safety over their own. Inside that choice, it always costs them something. This contrast is your signature. This is your mythic sweep with the personal H. The Guardian burden, the intimate core. This is where you go deep. The Guardians carry a fear they never speak aloud. Not fear of death, not fear of pain, but the fear of failing the one they swore to protect. This is the emotional hook, and everyone understands fear. The character wears masks. Some have a cinematic symbolism. In our character, his outer mask is his strength. They stand tall, they speak little, they look unbreakable. But deep inside is the inner mask, fear. But inside they are a storm. Every heartbeat whispers, don't let them fail. This is intimate, vulnerable, human. Every character has a shadow form, usually connected to an epic tragedy. When the Guardian breaks, they fall hard. Some become enforcers, protected to twist into control. Some become martyrs, given everything until nothing remains. Some become silent sentinels, walls so high no one can reach them. Then the intimate truth, every guardian's shadow is born from love and the terror of losing it. Then you have the light form. In this case, we use the epic rise. When the guardian rises, they become a shield, loyal knight, watcher on the dark, the one who stands alone so others don't have to. They soften, and they do it quietly. Guardians rarely ask for thanks, and that's where you're going to feel the ache. Now, where is the mythic resonance across worlds and ages? You can speak in sweeping mythic language. Every culture has a guardian, the gatekeepers of old, the silent giants, the knights who swore oaths under the moonlight, the companions who walked beside the hero, unseen but essential. This ties your saga to a universal pattern. Now, the saga of the Wardens of the Dawn. I go across many worlds, many ages, because everything is not time bound. In my world, there is one who carries his vow. He stands between the fragile hope and the rising storm. He speaks little, but his silence is a promise, his loyalty a fortress, and then one day he will face a choice that all guardians face. Protect or break. This is cinematic, intimate, all at once. That was amazing. Now let's move into what are we doing, where we're doing it, and how we're doing it. We have time for updates. So, book one, ebook version, is on sale on Amazon, Apple Books, Kobo, Bowl, Booktopia, Indigo, and if you want the print books, it's on Lulu.com. Just know that very soon the print books will also be available on the other profiles, probably within 2 or 3 weeks. But I saw today it's already on Amazon. Book two is submitted. I've already gotten chapters 1 through 5 back from my beta reader, and the input is positive and strong. So I will be having um, good inspiration from this feedback. Thank you, beta reader. And then I've written theme 3 in the Song of Suffering, but I'm already thinking of going back and making changes because when you're in the writing flow, things happen and then you stop. then you think, wait a minute, is that in the right place? Why wouldn't that already be known to the characters? And so I ran into one of those, so I may have to go back and make some adjustments to allow this to happen. But this is all part of the writing process. And I've been at a loss how I'm going to end this all. But book 7 is coming alive, and book 7 is epic. So my ideas are flowing, my concepts are coming. The threat is got to be cosmic, and it's going to be. So I'm happy to announce that today I made a Saga, the Wardens of the Dawn book series, Pinterest, and I'm filling it up. I'll have separate boards, one board for the vlogs, and upload about 10 vlogs a week into it. One board will be on the Revolt on Prime. It'll have images, it will have takeouts, it'll have anything that I decide to put into it to encourage and draw people to Warden of the Prime. Maybe I'll put my reels in there. Detonate. I'll put some art in there, some character building. I'll even give you some Song of Suffering art as we're starting to go forward. And the Saga soundtracks. The links to the Music GPT sound playlist are here. And you can, if you make a Music GPT free account, you can play those. Or you can go to my website and play them off the website, one song at a time. But I just want to announce we're in Pinterest. So I want to summarize up this vlog and to just give a highlight on this week. Um, Stuff happening every day, looking and seeing something amazing. Book sales are happening. Thank you for that. Still pending feedback from the local bookstore that I was happy to see today. Amazon has the paperback book available. Every day building out a concept. I'm going to release two emotional reels going out every week, and then this vlog. And I'm going to keep that pattern going. The reels are easy to make and they're fun, and it gives me an opportunity to showcase new art and showcase some songs that are built that I use pieces and parts inside the reels. All of this is just an incredible opportunity, an incredible journey. I thank you for being listeners and watching my vlogs, and please share this with others. Please let's build the community. Let's bring the Revolt on Prime to the main lips of all our friends. If you've ordered the book, let us know how you like it. In the website, in the Pinterest, in the Facebook group, we have plenty of places you can communicate with me. Thank you for your time. See you next week. Bill out.
I was born in the shadow where the giants tread, bound to power's whisper and the life I shed. A pale rider walking through a world of stone, a flicker of sorrow, forever alone. Through the stone I wander, through the marrow and bone, blinking through the places that were never my own. Every mission a tale, every order a change. Yeah, I move through the darkness to soften the pain. I sing in the quiet where no one can hear, a solemn of longing, a hymn to my fear. My voice is a fracture, a break in the scene, a trembling echo of the girl in the dream. But when I am finally feel free, unbound by the weight of what power made me. I slip through the granite, through the pulse of the